if no, I'm not. I was sitting there. I watched the last video feed, and I'm like, wow. If I was perusing the internet and I came across the 13th 22nd Me YouTube channel and started watching them, I'd be like, I was with Judah Krishnamurti when Alan Gibson showed me the videos on Judah Krishnamurti. They were all academese, so I couldn't sit and watch them all. And Judah would tell me that in meditation and prayer. He would, active meditation prayer. He says, Earl, you get it. You don't have to watch. I know how academic lectures and academic talks drive you crazy. It's like, Penny not wanting coffee before Leonard takes her to a physics lecture, right? It's like, no, you want to fall asleep, right? Obviously, right? So you're like, no, I sat and watched Clueless the other day, and I got through the whole movie, and it kept my interest, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, because the whole thing when Turk had to explain to Alicia Silverstone or whatever the guy she was trying to date was gay. It's like, no, he's gay. It's like, yeah, you didn't see that, right? It's funny. He dresses better than you do, and it's funny. But we were sitting there, and he was just looking to keep people off his back and look like he make it appear like he had a girlfriend to because of gay bashing and abuse. And so the kid, it was out of mere survival, and he's trying to make a friend and keep himself from being out of the gaydar abuse thing. So he's on the down low. And so you sit and watch it, and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it, And so you're watching the movie, and you're like, you saw that right off. I didn't see it right off. I was like, no, nice, because I like to try to dress nice and look nice for girls when I was in high school too, and in college, and I often got accused of being gay. And so I used to tell them that because I have nice taste in clothes, that makes me a homosexual. Okay. No, I just went up. What I did was when I started getting accused of being a homosexual, I went into the Gap at Christown and asked the girls, what are the nice outfits? What are the girls like? And the girls would go, this one. And they would put them together and they go, oh, this is cool. And they would pick out my outfits, right? And that's how I got the Kachavari jeans and the things. And then I went and bought my own blue Daishiki shirt. Now, the girls liked the pink with blue shirt that went with it with the matching socks and the matching shoes, okay? When I wore my more comfortable shoes and put my Daishiki on with my Kachavari jeans, the black guys, when I moved to North Carolina, were like, oh, dude, I like your ensemble. That's a nice... They looked very African. So they were like, that is so cool. Where'd you get that? Well, I got these in Phoenix, and then I got the shirt at and they, okay, cool, thanks, And that happened to me a lot. And then when I would wear my MC Hammer pants and the button-up shirt, the black girls loved it. So I'd always ask for help at the Gap from the girls, what looks dope and what should I wear and what were the girls like? And then the guys, you look like... Hey, chicks dig it, So, and then what happened? Then what happened is I got married, and I didn't really care. But I like being comfortable, and that's about it. And as far as fashion goes, if it ain't comfortable, man, I remember when the baggy jeans came out. It's like, these need to stay in style forever. These are wonderful. They're comfortable. They're these, and if you wear a belt and hitch them up, they're perfect, right? They went out of style, and it's like, shit, I hate nut squeezers. Everybody in their right mind hates nut squeezer pants. What are you trying to do? We're trying to cut down on the sperm count there, so we cut down on the unwanted pregnancies there. Oh. But I like the comfortable ones where they hang loose, It's okay. What have you got against sexual reproduction? I can control myself. Most men can't. Okay. Sucks, don't it? Yeah, it does. But guys, I sat and I watched the little thing with the little 70-year-old retired lady from Santa Fe, who's crying because this is horrible, And everybody feels this way. I'm the Messiah, okay? Fulfilled 5 rabbinic documents, and I feel just like that lady does all the time, right? Because we're being so systematically abused, we're just supposed to give up hope and just think that dying is the better alternative to living because living is so miserable. Okay? And when you have a bunch of selfish, aggressive, manipulative that don't want to stop their competitive activities because it gives them a dopamine addiction, doing what they're doing, the only way to continue what they're doing is to get other people to find ways to volunteer for suicide, because volunteering for genocide has too much collateral damage. So what you do is you go in small pockets of homicide and genocide, and then the residual effects become depressive and suicidal because, oh, well, the oil prices have gone up and you can't drive to the store. Oh, well, the chickens are dying because of whatever, and now your chicken, your favorite food, is it used to be 50 cents is now $2.50, and you can get it at Taco Bell. And then, and so that's what they do. Everything that was comfortable for you, that you set your comfort zone in, they fuck with everything. And now my chicken sandwiches are $5. They used to be $1. Oh, shit. And now, And then if you eat healthy food, okay, it's cheaper, but every once in a while you want that fucking chicken sandwich. You ever lived off of potatoes and beans for 8 months and then never got so excited when you could afford chili, cheese, and tortillas to go with the potatoes and the beans? I mean, it's like you've gone from survival to it's the Ritz-Carlton. What, you got chili? I got chili, cheese, and tortillas. You got the flour ones? Yes. So you can take the beans and the potatoes and put chili and cheese inside a burrito? Yes! Oh my gosh! And before, all we had was an onion, some oil, some salt, and some pepper, some potatoes, and beans. All right. And you do that for 6 to 8 months. And then they boost up your economy where you can go to the, and then, hey, now you're getting fat. Those tortillas are killing you. I don't care. I feel fed. And if don't you like tortillas, you're making burritos and and they will do this to you, and they will torture you, until you get to the point where it's like, well, I'll die happy if I just have my right video game, a vidbox to download all the Nancy Wilson I want, all the porno to masturbate with I could ever want, lots of Megan Thee Stallion. Why'd you take that one off when you were in your bathroom with that was one of the most gorgeous naked pictures of a woman I ever saw in my life. It was just really hard to ejaculate to because you didn't want to. You want to just keep going. Okay. Like, why? Oh my gosh, that woman's body and her lips and the makeup and the way her head is turned and everything like that. Say my name. You're so bad. No, it's funny. It's true. No, guys are like that. Oh yeah, we are. It's like the whole Mickey Mouse thing. I wish I could have this moment for life, right? You ever been there, done that? Reaching out, breathless kiss, never thought it could feel like this. I want to stop the time from passing by, and when you're next to me, the feeling's so sublime. There's nothing I can do to keep from loving you, right? And then when you get stuck, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. And you don't want that. You want a comfortable fireplace. You want a comfortable bed that won't hurt your back. You don't want the Full House. You don't want the Full House with the rock and roll band. It's like the world's most interesting man meme on Facebook. I don't always listen to mariachi music at 2:00 in the morning, but when I do, it's the Pinchy Neighbors, right? You don't want that, right? You want to be respectful. Got to get up. Somebody might got to work in the morning. Someone's probably a farmer and a gardener, and and I say, so you got to be respectful. Respect your neighbors there. And so don't let me catch you disrespecting your neighbors. I'll walk all the way to your neighborhood and kick your ass, even if I'm an 89-year-old grandpa, you know what I mean? Well, they want to make me a grandma. They're trying to rip my balls off with chemical poisoning from all the jealous sex athletes at Sex Athletes Centrals. Well, I live in a military town. We're the best fuckers in the world. There's no such thing as the best fucker, but you are fuckers, and you fucked everybody in the world you can, but there's nothing best or bestiest about the best man. Best mans aren't about fuckers. Best mans are there to make sure that the marriage is okay, so nobody is trying to record the sex and turn it into fucking for money, asshole! Okay, thank you very much. Hi, I'm like Lord Jesus Christ and King David. Yay! So, you guys get it? So, Earl, hey man, I have the science to back it up. Okay. You have a comic book and an ego problem. Okay. I have the science to back it up, to make the stories correlate through to reality, to have his faith based on reality. You have a comic book and an ego problem. Okay, so I'm the guy like King David, Lord Jesus, and many others, Lord Saladin, like that. Okay, you're Stan Lee and you Hefner with the fucking ego problem. Okay, hey, naked women, we can make lots of money. You got the looks, I got the brains. Pet Shop Boys. Okay, do you want the Pet Shop Boys, or do you want to live the perfect, faithful love of Psalms and Proverbs? You can do whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go. It's up to you. Wouldn't it be fine? Me and you out on the farm living. No, I'm not trying to hit on E's mommy. No, I'm not a, okay, in 2017, before my teeth rotted out, would I be hitting on E's mommy before she married the guy and took $2 million to have his kid? Yes. Okay. Yes. This is specifically to attract Janet Jackson to ride me like the Pony Express 5 days a week. Wait, have you gone through menopause? Okay, 5 days a week. That's it. Every day, 365 days of the year from beginning to ending. Yeah, you need a baker. I like her too. Okay. If we need the Halle Berry stuff to keep the juices flowing, we will do that, honey. I am there for you. I am there for those other times you were out and you were sleeping with that other guy. I knew about it. I just didn't care. You're funny. I know how funny I am, trust me. Okay, guys, let's just stand up for the Lord's Prayer, and then all this melodrama will end because no one will be paying attention to it till they'll be too busy loving their own wife and too busy raising their own kids and too busy tending to their own garden. All right? Come Saturday morning, I'm going away with my Plim, just I and my Plim, and Buggy and Crumb. Here comes Ray Ray and Chuji and their spouses. Here comes Patrick and Mira. Oh boy, I guess it's just more than just I and my friend. We're all in our rings and our Saturday things. We'll walk for miles in our Saturday smiles. Okay? And nobody else has to be there filming it because money's not real. And we don't need to sell products because we're not holding the world hostage because we're all living the Lord's Prayer. Excellent day. Okay. Come back when you grow up, girl.